Welcome to the Get Fit Guy's quick and dirty tips to slim down and shape up. My name is Ben Greenfield, and I'm the Get Fit Guy. Recently, a publication called Science Daily published an article with the following disappointing headline: Housework isn't as healthy as most people think. In a nutshell, the article says that based on results from a recent study, claiming housework as part of an exercise program could actually be a mistake. The professor who led the study said, "We found that housework was inversely related to leanness, which suggests that either people are overestimating the amount of moderate intensity physical activity they do through housework, or they're eating too much to compensate for the amount of activity they've undertaken." What do you think? Could it be that doing housework might not burn many calories and could actually make you fatter? Well, in this episode, you'll discover whether or not you can actually burn fat while doing housework, plus ways that you could boost your metabolism with simple activities like cleaning, gardening, and even watching TV. Let's start by asking the question, does housework count as exercise? And I'll admit, I've done some pretty darn easy housework. It can actually be hard to break a sweat when you're folding laundry and wiping down the kitchen counter. So when articles in popular fitness magazines claim that you can count housework as exercise, or can count gardening or standing while eating or cleaning the garage, I tend to take this advice with a grain of salt. The fact is, the study I was just talking about has a shred of truth to it. The average housework isn't really all that tough and doesn't get to the necessary intensity to categorize it as exercise. Furthermore, if you've been led to believe that it actually is exercise, maybe you would be more likely to down an energy bar or two once you've finished your daily chores, thereby negating any calories you may have spent while doing your housework workout. But what if you actually could burn more calories with housework, or even use your daily chores to make a significant dent in your waistline? Well, the truth is that you can do it. It just takes a few little hacks to burn those extra calories. So here are my 4 quick and dirty tips to lose fat while doing your chores. Tip number 1 is to make yourself weigh more. And from weighted vests to ankle weights, you can actually add anywhere from 10 to 50 pounds to your body weight with simple and relatively inexpensive equipment. When you do this, you automatically force yourself to burn more calories while moving from point A to point B, including climbing stairs, squatting, lunging, walking, and anything else. While going on a hard run in a weighted vest or with ankle weights can be quite a chore and even cause injury if you're not careful, wearing a weighted vest while doing simple household tasks is an easy fat-burning trick. Tip number 2 is to keep your body cooler. Research has shown that when you, or the room that you're in, is cooler, you're going to burn more calories to stay warm. Not only can you keep your home temperature in the 60 to 65 degree Fahrenheit range and do your housework in a t-shirt and shorts, but you can also wear body cooling devices like an ice vest from a company like CoolFatBurner.com. These type of cooling devices are designed to make specific parts of your body colder so that they burn extra calories by generating heat. The added benefit is that, similar to a weighted vest, they also add more weight to your body. I talk more about the weight loss benefits of cold over at bengreenfieldfitness.com in my episode, How to Use Cold Weather to Lose Weight. Tip number 3 is to add metabolic boosters. Now, this is a technique that I'll use when I'm sitting for long periods of time, like when I'm writing Get Fit Guy articles or I'm watching a movie. I have a simple rule. I must stand and do 100 jumping jacks, my personal metabolic booster, for each hour that I'm sitting. Now, whether you do jumping jacks, step-ups, bodyweight squats, or push-ups, the rule is you simply stop every 15, 30, 45, or 60 minutes while you're doing housework to throw in a big calorie-burning metabolic boost. It takes no time, but it does make a huge difference. Tip number 4 is don't forget to breathe. You'd be surprised at how many extra calories you can burn by simply engaging in deep diaphragmatic breathing rather than shallow chest breathing. In my episode, How to Breathe the Right Way, I teach you specific exercises that train you how to use your inspiratory and expiratory muscles properly. Once breathing deeply becomes second nature, you not only burn more calories, but your body and your brain become more oxygenated, and you have less brain fog and more energy too. And these tips don't only apply to housework. Whether you're traveling or stuck in an airport for hours or you're simply sitting around during the upcoming holidays, you can use tips and tricks just like this, just about anywhere, to burn a few extra calories and actually make those non-exercise hours count as exercise. Of course, you should also be sure to pay attention to the other part of the study, compensatory eating. And in the episode, How Exercise Can Cause Weight Gain, I'll link to that in the show notes, I point out that it's been proven that if you do a hard workout in the morning, you're very likely to compensate and overeat later in the day. And the same could hold true for these household chores if you're not careful. So what's the best fix for compensatory eating? Write down what you eat. It's that simple. When you record your food, you also do a much better job of measuring it, controlling it, and being aware when you are indeed using exercise as an excuse to overeat. Now, if you enjoyed this episode, you should definitely check out my 2-part series on 12 unconventional ways to burn fat and also how to get fit while watching TV. Head over to quickanddirtytips.com and check out the show notes for this episode to get links to those articles. And finally, if you have more questions about how you can burn fat while doing housework, then leave your comments, your thoughts, and your questions over at facebook.com/getfitguy. And until next time, I'm the Get Fit Guy asking you, what are you waiting for? Go get fit.